Hello. I'm here. I'm here. This is for chatting. I have to make a few things, announcements. Let me go and make announcements in certain places. I'll be back. Oh, so that's what's happening is I'm trying to go in there and make some comments and I can't. Why not? Mostly because I'm not in there. I don't know. Tell me what's going on. Anybody out there? Huh? Well, I could be chanting today, but I'm not going to. Yeah. Trying to promote myself. Ha. Am I live? Am I live or not? I don't know. All I know is if I go here and I'm trying to get to my, where I can comment and test my chat, but I cannot do that. Maybe I'm not live. Let me check something here. It says I'm live. For some reason, my picture freezes up. Is that what's happening? Is my picture freezing up? Probably because I'm looking at this stuff. But that's... I just want to go to my YouTube, okay? Can I just go to my YouTube? No. So those cool turtles, huh? Yeah, I took me out of the pictures because I'm still trying to figure this out. If I go on my regular phone, if I go to Donita J Live, now I can do the chat here. If I go to Donita J Live, now I can do the chat here. If I go to Donita J Live, now I can do the chat here. Puts it on a loop. It's kind of funny. It keeps repeating itself. Okay. If I don't mute it. Okay, say hi and welcome. See if that's going to work for me on the YouTube. Yeah, it works on the YouTube. And then I can try it on the Twitch also. I put it on mute though. I mean, I put it on pause. I couldn't get it to mute. There we go. Now I can mute it. Yeah, you know, sometimes I don't really feel like being on the queue, being in the picture. But then, what's the point of chatting if you don't have a face to look at? I mean, of course, we've got the underwater faces to look at. I was doing some stuff on consciousness, an interesting topic. I'm just not ready to go live yet. I was out feeding the turtles and such. Is that? I mean, I'm live, but I just don't feel like putting my picture on the thing. And then I'm going to have to fix dinner for the family. Okay, so this is what happens. The family, meaning my dogs and my fur kids and my hubby, because all the other family have, you know, grown up and raised their own families, and now they're off at the concert at the Pasquale Winery in beautiful Sisquat or whatever. It's kind of neat with the whale, with the turtles down there underwater. What's it like to be underwater? Okay, so, excuse me. That burp was not meant for you guys. The clock strikes 6 p.m. All right. Okay, here I am. Live. With the turtles. And then we have my crew up here on the top of me. Yeah, I kind of like the noise in the background. I can't have regular music because they'll, you know, give me some kind of a mute. They mute me. It's a mutiny when they mute me. Whatever. Yeah. I'm going to turn the lights on here. Hold on. I could just let this run full stream, and then when I go have my dinner, I could come back. But the problem with that is that the picture in the background will freeze up. I mean, it'll stop because it doesn't see me active. I have to be active, you know? Okay, so I am now looking at getting some views on YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, why not? Cheers. I know music's better if you talk some jive talk some shit, talk some English, talk politics. Let's see, I'm supposed to be talking about politics, comedy, tragedy, trash talk, talk therapy, consciousness, I don't know, religion. What do you think about religion? What kind of religion do you prescribe to? Ichthyology. Yeah, I kind of like the religious aspects of ichthyology. Ichthyology? No, ichthyology. Why not? Okay, so that's good. I can just hang this up because I don't need to use that bandwidth. Yeah, you know, the birds were out there yakking and yammering, the hawks, today, a little while ago, but they've stopped already. Yeah, let me go into Twitch here. Should I have it on here? I don't know. I might have pulled it off. I was doing it for a while and then I decided not to. I do it and then I decide not to. But I have a friend that's on it that I like to check in with him now and then. So it's a lot of people on Twitch, so it's kind of fun to check in with people. At least support the crew. I like to support Jay Wears Crocs. He's on Twitch. There's also Mr. Bomb, who's on Twitch. Let's go to my live stream here and see what I have. I have to make sure I mute it so you don't get the feedback and the loop. And I'll just say a thing here. Welcome. And don't be shy. Well, I am shy myself, so it's easy for me to say don't be shy. And whatever, I get it. But what happens if I'm gone? Well, if I'm not on screen, then it's because I'm not here. So then it's not really chatting, is it? Let's see, I was talking about my life. My husband, and he swims. He likes to swim. He's a swimmer. It helps to relax him. I get it. He likes to relax. Don't be all keyed up and stressed. He does medical evaluations for people on disability. Mostly he's an orthopedic surgeon, so he's pretty stressed out most of the time. He's no longer practicing, but he's 85 years old. Or no, I'm sorry, he's 84 years old. He just turned 84. Still going strong though. Anyway, he's my love. Still my love. So would you rather I put the sound, I mean the screen over there? No, over there. No, over there. Oh, that way. No, that way. All right, so how is the world today? I do say though, I do have a what I say, something that I'm interested in. It's this, and I could read it for you. It's from the magazine of Entropy. What does entropy mean? Anybody know? Oops. But I found it off of Google Scholar, so you don't have to worry about paying for this. And the author is Donald D. Hoffman. And his associates are Chintan Prankash and Robert Prittner. Department of Cognitive Sciences, University of California, Irvine, Department of Mathematics, California State University, San Bernardino, Association for Mathematical Consciousness Science, Munich, Germany, and 4 is Munich Center for Mathematical Philosophy. Don't you just love mathematics? I didn't realize how important it was because I did not have a family that told me how important it was. My mom did the best they can. They were farmers, they farmed. They're agrarian society folks, all the way from leaving the old world, leaving England and Scotland and Ireland, along with many continents, but mostly the Northern European continents. And Donald Hoffman has written a book called something to do with consciousness, or what you see is not what you get. Don't quote me because I'm just going off the fly here. And if I don't have the screen up where I can see that there are people, talking to me, I don't see what's going on. So I'm going to have to rectify that somehow. But by doing that, that happens. That works. Well, not really. Close enough. So if we're going to talk about the abstract, since I read the authors, what are conscious experiences? Can they combine to form new experiences? What are conscious subjects? Can they combine to form new subjects? Most attempts to answer these questions assume that space-time and some of its particles are fundamental. However, physicists tell us that space-time cannot be fundamental. Space-time, they say, is doomed. We need the physicists and drop the assumption that space-time is fundamental. We assume instead that subjects and experiences are entities beyond space-time, not within space-time. Do you understand that? Am I sounding like Camacho Harris? Yeah, that's what happens when you get out in those lofty ideas. It's like nobody knows what the hell you're talking about. Okay, so we'll go on with the abstract. We make this precise in a mathematical theory of conscious agents whose dynamics are described by Markov chains. We show how, number one, agents combine into more complex agents. Number two, agents fuse into simpler agents. And three, qualia fuse to create new qualia. The possible dynamics of n agents form an n times n minus 1 dimensional polytope with n to the n powers vertices, and Markov polytope m to the n. Don't you just love fucking mathematics? Isn't it fantastic? Okay, I'm going to skip doing that because it is crazy. You know, for me, it's better to see it written down on paper. But when someone's like telling me these little formulas and these little expressions, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Excuse my language, but I am going to use adult language. So if you don't like adult language, then you can move on. Or, you know, mute me on the mutiny. Okay, so we have all these mathematical agents, right? To project the Markovian dynamics of conscious agents and to scattering processes in space-time, we define a new map for Markov chains to decorate permutations. Such permutations, along with heliocytes or masses and spins, invariantly encode all physical information used to compute scattering amplitudes. Huh? Yeah. Well, I think you probably should read the article and read it a few hundred times. Maybe you'll get it. Keywords here are consciousness, qualia, subjective experience, hard problem of consciousness, panpsychism, combination problem, conscious agents, interface theory of perception, decorated permutations, now this is a word, amplitudehedron, positive Grassmannian, Markov chains, Markov polytopes, and fusion simplex. Okay, I'm done. Forget this. Look it up yourself. You know, the reason I was doing this to begin with, we'll go back to the, I'm seeing my data fine. Yeah. At least they didn't gig me for copyright and mute me like they did the last time. That Twitch did. And it made no sense. It was like in the middle of the song, music, whatever, I don't know. I was chanting. What can I say? Chanting. Ew, what is that? Oh, it's an eel. Looks like a snake, huh? Oh, I guess. eels are underwater snakes. Gross. Ugh. Okay, back to my subject of consciousness. Because I am interested in religious experiences, yoga, meditation, all the way up to Christianity and beyond, whatever. And biblical expression always talks about eternal life. You know, it's like, what are they talking about? I don't know of any eternal life. I don't know of anyone who's been alive eternally on this, in this planet, in this physical environment. Yeah. So you go beyond that and you go listen to Donald Hoffman, and he talks about the fact that physicality, whatever he calls it, of course, is like our bodies, the can of Coke, you know, whatever, the hairbrush, the flute. It is physical, and it has a short time. It has a time. It resides in the space-time. So, you know, when you start getting into physics and you start getting into quantum physics and start getting into mathematics, you know, you're moving beyond physiological, you know, hard stuff. So we all live in the world of hard stuff. I mean, if the old adage is, as you say, a train is not real, so I can go walk in front of the train and then I'll be dead. That'll be the end of me. So I don't want to go walk in front of the train. Oh, I'm not going to go walk across the street in front of a horse and carriage, or I'm not going to walk across the street in a car. Yeah, so don't do that. I mean, duh. We all know that, right? So then once you get into that, you know, physics and theories and abstract ideas, or even if they're not abstract, but they're ideas on paper, proofs on a theorem, in a you know, you still have to live in the world. You still have to be grounded here in this world. You know, I mean, it's nice to think that if you could be a guru or somebody meditating and you could like levitate and go into another world and not be affected by physicality. Ain't gonna happen, baby. Ain't gonna happen. Okay, so he has a theory or formula that he argues about infinity. Consciousness can be infinity, because if you do this mathematical theory and you have many possibilities, the possibilities go all the way into infinity. So what is the difference between infinity and or eternal? Well, of course, when you think of eternal life, you're talking about space-time, and you're talking about physicality, and maybe just you know, possibility that God doesn't think in those terms. Neither did Jesus or Buddha or Muhammad or whoever it is that you want to worship on this physicality. And maybe it was talking about infinity. I mean, we know language is so different. We all have different languages. We all speak different languages. So that's my idea. Now, please, don't have me arrested. And don't 5150 me. This is reality. I get it. This is physical. This is physical. My body is physical. So we must not lose we must not lose grip of reality and know that we have to stay grounded. We have to ground ourselves. We cannot be a free floating spirit in this physicality. Now, maybe after we die, our soul, our body, our spirit, our consciousness moves into another plane of existence. Yeah, maybe. Look at these creatures underwater. And they have a whole different set of abilities, like breathing versus being under the water. How long do turtles stay underwater? Quite a while, I think. Anyway, this video has called The Relaxing Guru. It's 8 hours. So you can put it on and just have it run all night long, right? Dude. Run it forever and ever. Oh. I don't see anybody joining me this time. I guess we need more excitement. So anyway, I solved the problem today on infinity. Infinity and beyond, right? Yeah. But as long as we're in this physical body, we have to deal with the quantum physics. And quantum physics, now, Thor, he's all into this quantum physics because he couldn't understand it. I don't know if anyone really understands it. I read a lot about it, but all I can say is that there is an interesting bit that I was watching about they call it okay, so it was a documentary on I think it was on a documentary on Prime, Amazon Prime, and they were talking about in the vacuum and these quarks, and that was also dealing with quantum physics. Like they say there's these positive quarks and there's a negative quark somewhere in the universe, and they're matched. I don't know. Did you ever watch the episode called Fringe? I really like that. Maybe I can find it someday. Let's see here. It was a TV show between 2008 and 2013, and there was an FBI agent is forced to work with an institutionalized scientist and his son in order to rationalize a brewing storm of unexplained phenomena. Okay. Sometimes I follow actors if I happen to like an actor or actresses. I like their work. Who does that? Do you do that? Anybody else do that? And they had some good actors on here. I'd never heard of this woman before, but they keep saying that she was Anna Torv. She played Olivia Dunham, And then there was Joshua Jackson, which I liked his acting ability. John Noble, Jessica Nicole, Lance Riddick, and Blair Brown. But there was the alternative universe or parallel universe, the kind of ideology, and then how if you had a rip in the time continuum, how it would make weird things happen. So it's things that people who are probably schizoid could think of these things. So this was also created by J.J. Abrams, Alex Kurtzman, and Roberto Orci. I don't know, I'm probably saying I'm murdering these things. And it was released, what is it, 2008? And they stopped in 2013. So yeah, it had quite a few episodes. Okay, so I'm gonna keep the sound on, but I am going to do something different. I'm going to put in on this, and then you can see what I do here. Cover some of this stuff up. Don't really need to see it. As I said, there's the thing about the actors. Who else was in here that you might have recognized? Nobody. I can go back and watch it again. How many people can go back and watch something that they saw, 10 years ago? I mean, this is 2013, so it's been 10 years ago. I think I did try to go back and watch some of it, if I could find it on if I go to IMDb, and it'll tell you sometimes well, that's the people that are, as you might imagine. There would be a lot of them. We'll skip over all of that. Let's see here. What else can I do there? Now you have to have an app or something? So where may it be streaming? It streams on there's Freevee, and you can buy or rent it on Amazon. Oops, I didn't want to do that. You can buy the complete set for $57.97. Wow. No, I don't want to buy the set. So it's Saturday. What are you doing on a Saturday here? as I said, I'm waiting for my darling to be ready for dinner. Let's see here. Dinner. Wrong one. Gotta go down to home. And it looks like he's still in the water. So I don't have to worry about dinner yet. Aren't cameras wonderful? Don't we love cameras? I love my camera. Okay, well, we'll let that stay until I can figure him out. Anyway, if we go back to this again, if I try to show it, it seems like if I show these things, I could also get on the YouTube and show it that way. So it's kind of sci-fi, right? Kind of sci-fi. I keep getting more stuff, more examples of things. Anyway,
FBI. Most of what I'm about to show.
I like this show. Maybe I should go ahead and bite the bullet and buy the whole thing. I don't know if you can see it anywhere else. Freebie with commercials, of course. Yeah, it was pretty good. I liked it. Oh, wait, what happened? So, let's see here. I've been doing this now for 3/4 of an hour. I think he got out. All right, here. 32. He's out. So I can go shut the pool up if I want. Otherwise, I'll stay here with you guys. Okay, so tonight I have my, what I would say, this is pretty good. Well, I'll see it on here. Oh, it was on, well, I watch it on Odyssey, but you probably can do it. He always has good videos. All right, never mind. Let's do this. And let's do this. And then let's do... Everybody's all over this whole thing, is that the woke people in California want to give the illegals coming across the border $150,000 so they can buy a house. I mean, come on, guys. You really believe that bullshit? There's no way they're going to give them $150,000 to buy a house. I mean, they say they are. Believe me, I want $150,000 so I can go buy a house. But I don't see it happening. All right, whatever. Everybody's all over that idea. I'm trying to find the meme. He doesn't call them memes, though. Okay, this is from Quad Verum. That's why I have the name Octavia Quad Crew. Love it. That's the other favorite movie I liked, was called The 100. You ever watch that? It's interesting. The man posted it on YouTube. Yeah. This is the best secret ever. This is where you get to have real life interaction with the person who created this website. Quad Verum. Here it is. Yay, I found it. Beard Blather, 8 o'clock. Called, Here Comes the Fun. Well, we're having a great time making fun over the fact that they've picked the dumbest woman on the planet to run for president. And she's not even blonde. I think that says a lot for us blonde women, you know, although I do have dark roots. But I've always been kind of a dirty blonde person anyway, can I say? Anyway, you should join us on Odyssey. Let's see here. Let me put the 8 o'clock Pacific time. Check it out. Check it out. Yeah, I gotta go home and cook some dinner, and I also have to do some kind of thing for, it's like some Benadryl or something, because can't do Benadryl because it makes you sleepy. But allergies are kind of getting to me where it's a different type of allergy this time. It's not the allergy like gives you nasally drip, although I do have a sore throat half the time, which is basically nasal drip. It's not from anything else. And then, as I said, it's itchiness, dry skin. I know, drink more Diet Coke. That'll work. That'll help it, right? Drink more Diet Coke. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so Octavia is back there. There. That's Octavia. From Quad Crew, or from the 100. One Crew. I don't know. If you're going to be One Crew or Quad Crew. There was a big shake-up a few years ago, and I came up with the name, and I just like it. So I'm going to stick with it. You say, well, Donita J is the other name that I have. I'm going to stick with that one, too. Yeah, you know, why not? I will give you guys just another 7 minutes, and if I don't have anybody jumping in to chit chat with me, I'm gonna go off the air. I got more important things to do with my life than sit here and look like an idiot. Yeah, I go on TikTok and I go flip, 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 flip. You know, that's the thing about TikTok. You have it on your phone and you just flip it up. So it's like, after about 30 pages of this, I give up. I think, well, maybe I should just go into my own show, do my own thing, you know. This is how I am. I'm not phony. I'm not made up. I'm not selling you a damn thing other than ideas. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to send me any money. All you do is have to chit chat with me. Start a conversation. Anyway, 8 o'clock, which is about an hour and 15 minutes from now. They also are posting on Twitter, and they also post on YouTube. So they just don't stay on very long on the YouTube. Just because of censorship, it's a little hard to talk about some of the subjects or show some of the pictures they'd like to show. So that's what happens. What can I say? So here comes the fun. And we are going to look at my stuff. For the rest of the 5 minutes we're going to be on here. We'll go to my page. I love this one. You've seen this one before?
So I was distraught right after the election, but I'm now actually invigorated by the challenge and our ability to succeed in this challenge.
Sure, huh?
Let me ask you, I don't know if you have seen this. I don't want to blindside you with this. This is the latest statement, latest tweet, as you were just saying. president-elect's latest unsolicited pronouncement on the intelligence community. This was his tweet just a little while ago tonight. You see the scare quotes there. The intelligence briefing on so-called Russian hacking was delayed until Friday. Perhaps more time needed to build a case. Very strange. We're actually told, intelligence sources tell NBC News since this tweet has been posted, that actually this intelligence briefing for the president-elect was always planned for Friday. It hasn't been delayed. But he's taking these shots, this antagonism, this taunting to the intelligence community.
Let me tell you, you take on the intelligence community, they have 6 ways from Sunday at getting back at you. So even for a practical, supposedly hard-nosed businessman, he's being really dumb to do this.
What do you think the intelligence community would do if they were motivated?
I don't know, but from what I am told, they are very upset with how he has treated them and talked about them. And we need the intelligence community. We don't know what's going on. Look at the Russian hacking. Without the intelligence community, we wouldn't have discovered it.
Do you think he has an agenda to try to dismantle parts of the intelligence community? I mean, this form of taunting hostility.
Whether you're a super liberal Democrat or a very conservative Republican, you should be against dismantling the intelligence community.
Senator Charles Schumer of New York.
There you go. That's the 6 ways to Sunday, right? All right, so now we'll go back to my other stuff. Oh, no way, I didn't take all the pin stuff off, did I? Oh, here we go. This one, I love it. You know, I've been saying from the get-go he has Parkinson's. He's had Parkinson's for a while. So.
We have put together, I think, the most extensive and inclusive voter fraud organization in the history of American politics.
There he says it. You don't want to believe what he says? You don't want to believe what he says? I believe. So here we are again. I'm talking about oh well, I just posted that. Now this one I like to use on my other program I do, putting out the trash, which, yeah, I did it last night. Watching the dumpster fire. Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing over the next couple months. I can't wait till Thanksgiving when it's all over. Okay, so if you go to the top of my page, I have some, well, I took them off. I took them off. Oh, sorry. Never mind. I'm just gonna leave that up. Build back better. There we go. And saying thank you for joining me and chit-chatting with me. Oh, well, I'm talking to my fish, of course. Yeah, they're up there. And time to go get dinner and then get ready for beard blather. So I hope to see you at Beard Blather, if you like, every Saturday night, 8 o'clock, Odyssey. Put on your thinking cap. Anyway.